Hi, I'm with exciting. I'm having so much fun with this one because it's. I'm always telling patients I look for different things to post online. People are always asking, which videos do you post? I ask everybody, but not everybody wants to do it, which is fine. I'm fine with that. But if people have really interesting ones, I kind of push a little more. I didn't have to push him. He wanted to do it because he wants to be YouTube famous. And so he's never been to a chiropractor before. Adam's come from Fontana. How long is the drive from Fontana, dude?
With the traffic, like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. And so there's a lot of freaking chiropractors between there and here. He's never been to a chiropractor before, and he has a lot of shit going on, which is fun stuff for me because I like the difficult stuff. He was born with LEGG CALVE PERTHES, and he didn't find out until he was about 4 or 5 years old. And tell us about that real quick.
Yeah, LEGG PERTHES, just, I guess, growing up, I would fall a lot as a kid. Didn't, you know, my mom was like, why does he keep on falling? And yeah, I ended up having surgery.
They only can say dumb kid for so long, huh?
Right, yeah, he keeps on falling. What's wrong with him? He's probably pigeon-toed or something.
Exactly. Dumb kid, kid. Oh, we better check it out.
Yeah.
So you went in, they had the surgery, bilateral surgery on your hips, right?
Yeah, both hips, yeah.
Okay, it's an avascular necrosis of the femoral heads, and so they don't grow properly, and so he was falling because they pain and discomfort. So he had the surgery, and ever since then he's had some problems, and so understandably, but he doesn't want to live with them anymore. So what is your problems to this day now? What's going on?
Hip problem for sure, always popping, you know, kind of my foot kind of just goes to the right out, and yeah, knee problems, lower back problems,
neck problems.
Yeah, for sure, neck problems and shoulder, yeah.
Gotcha, he's got it all going on. And again, we can all trace it back to having bad hips when you're born, when you have, at 4 years old, and having the surgery, yes. But it doesn't mean that your body can't be balanced and live with this a little better than it is right now, and that's what I'm going to show them today. We also have vision problems, right, too?
Yeah,
gotcha.
Right eye's been going out for quite some time now.
How long?
Probably since the surgery, yeah. Since my surgery.
And the surgery when?
It was in October.
But your surgery was in your knee? It was in your knee?
Yeah,
gotcha.
The injury was like in last year, May.
Gotcha. Headaches?
Every day.
Every day?
Yeah, every day.
For how long?
I would say for the past like 5 years or so.
Gotcha, perfect.
Yeah.
So you got an idea what's going on. So that's all basic stuff. Again, that's not actually basic like perthesis. That's not an easy thing either. But the thing that's exciting me is I don't even know what to call it, the coffee cup syndrome or coffee cup deal.
Yeah.
And so he told me this thing as a passing side note the other day, and I'm all excited because it's a whole different thing I've never seen before. So tell us about this coffee cup thing.
I cannot for the life of me walk with the cup like to anywhere. It keeps on spilling. Like I feel like my balance is, I have to like focus like strong just to kind of like not spill it. You know, if it's going crazy, I have to stop and then keep going.
Yeah, and tell them how much crap you get from your friends.
Oh yeah, they give me stuff all the time. They're just like, well, what's wrong with you? How come you can't? Why are you spilling all over the floor? It's coffee. It's not water.
I just such a. I mean,
that's why I have them carry.
I'm laughing with you, by the way. I'm laughing with you. But this is just an interesting thing. It's a dynamic that I totally get. Imbalance when it's driven to the extreme. He is awesome because he actually still works. You work at a warehouse, right?
Yeah, I work for FedEx.
I works for FedEx. I mean, he works. He works under duress. I mean, lots of lifting and moving, and he still can do all this stuff, but he can't freaking carry a coffee cup without spilling it. I love it. And so the human body is an amazing thing, but he needs balance. He needs balance help, and that's what he's here for. And so it's going to help. This is going to change his life. But I just get a kick out of the different symptoms people come in with. So if anybody else has this coffee cup thing, please write a comment on this one because I got to find out if anybody else has this. That's a full new one for me. Okay, so I think I got to go with that. So anything else? Good. Let's go. So I came with a little test. I was going to bring a coffee cup in here, but I don't want to spill coffee on my rug. So I came with this one test. It's not perfect. We had him walk a little bit. It's spilling, but we're going to test to see what happens. So here's our mock coffee cup, which is the water, so you guys can see through it. And he's going to walk in the hall. And so, actually, I'm going to have you, let's have you go to the front door, and we'll start cruising out there, and you'll film it back. You grab this, put it in your hand, and then we'll come over here, go to the front door, and then turn around and come this way. Okay. Come back this way. Whole new perspective, guys, see? And so go ahead and walk. Look straight ahead, don't look at the thing. Okay. Good. Good. Come on back. Let's do it again.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, stop right here. Stay right there.
All right. Hopefully we'll see you this afternoon.
Okay, so you just look at the water movement. Okay, go ahead and go, and we'll see what happens.
All righty. Okay? Bye bye.
Good. We come back in the room. Good. There it went. It actually did spill. Okay, so good. I love this. This is awesome. Okay, so now we're going to do a check right here. Stay right here. So go through range of motion like we did before. Bend over, touch toes, please. pain in your back there at all?
Yeah, tight. Like around 2, 3.
2 or 3. Go like this.
Yeah, like 4.
4. Look down the floor with your neck. How about that?
Tight at the top, like a 3.
3. The ceiling.
Same.
Same. How's your headache right now?
Not so bad, but on the way here it was, yeah. Like
It was a 5, you said a minute ago. What is it right now? What is this moment right now?
Like a 4.
Like a 4.
Yeah,
3 or 4.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay, that's fine. And then go ahead and squat to the ground. Can you tell us what you feel there?
Hip popping, and then left knee.
Gotcha. It pops all the time when you squat, right?
Every time.
Gotcha.
Every time.
No real pain with the right hip right now?
Not right now.
He says, when does the hip hurt? When you walk a little bit.
Yeah,
or when you stand. Walk and stand.
Yeah, when I'm working.
Gotcha.
I'm doing all those
And then
things.
tell us about your foot. It always wants to feel like it's going out, right?
Yeah, it is. Like if I naturally do it, it kind of just goes
Gotcha.
on its own.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So let's check your vision real quick over here. Go ahead and take a shot of that. So cover one eye. Okay, so I want you to read this with your right eye.
Initial intensive care.
Can you read this stuff at all?
Barely, if not the not.
Okay, now cover the other eye. That's good. Get him. You read this right?
Initial intensive care.
How about this?
Yeah, it's
You can start a lot more clear. You can't read it perfectly, but it's more clear,
Yeah,
right?
I could read it
Perfect.
faster. Yeah.
Okay, so guys, this is not an exact science. It's not an E-chart. It's not all that kind of stuff. But you know, we're just checking out his vision. He's been losing it for about a year. He has a headache. He has all these things. Let's get him treated. No chiropractic. What have you done for treatment for all this stuff? You had the surgery years ago.
Therapy.
Never had chiropractic therapy, physical therapy for your knee.
Yeah.
No chiropractic. Any acupuncture?
No.
So this is all new for you.
Yes.
Let's get to it. Hat off. Way in here. Okay, x-rays. X-rays, he hasn't seen them yet. You know, the hips aren't really destroyed. They look okay. They're flattened a little bit. You guys can see those on the x-rays. Reverse curve, pretty standard, pretty straightforward. Little scoliosis back, maybe a 12-degree curve. Pretty straightforward. I mean, the only thing we have is the old hip surgery and the knee surgery. So those things make it difficult for us to really make it perfect. But we're going to see him get a lot better here. But check those x-rays out. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, just relax best you can here. Good, nice. So what do you think of that?
I felt it shot all the way down to my toe on my right side.
Down to your toe on your right side?
Yeah.
Was it what you thought?
Yeah, it went a lot.
Went a lot?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Any other first impression?
I felt like the left side of my neck kind of loosened up too.
Good. Okay, one more side. Okay. Okay, just relax here. Good, nice. What about that?
That one was a little less, but yeah, it felt good.
Good. So just like we talk about in the videos, right? Don't twist or turn. Look straight ahead. Keep your arms to your side, right?
Yes, sir.
Good, perfect. So we're going to have you walk first. Recalibrate your spine before we walk with the water, okay?
Okay.
Good. Have your arm, go and sit up, bring your legs over the side. Just sit right here, please. And first impressions.
Slightly dizzy, a little spinning. Yeah.
Good. And we know that's good, guys, because when I change his center of balance, what am I doing? I'm putting his body back into balance, which feels odd to him first. So the walking helps recalibrate his spine, helps change the rest of his body from this new adjustment. Anything else, other first impressions?
Yeah, neck's really loose.
Yeah. I can see a difference too, so I'm looking at you, but it's up to you if you feel anything.
I feel like sitting. I'm sitting, but I feel taller already. Like it's just, yeah.
You can see it easily.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna walk now. Go ahead and walk, please.
I know, but then
Don't look down. Dizzy at all?
Slightly. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, one more lap. Deep breath in your nose. Look straight ahead. I forgot to get the walking before the adjustment. We did that, remember? I guess we got it on the with the water, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, for the hip.
The little
Yeah.
limp.
He has a little limp in his step that he's gotten picked on his whole life, right?
Yeah, I've tried to mask it. So
He tries to max it, but he has this little limp. How's the limp feel when you walk out of the hall?
it feels like I'm still kind of drifting that way, but not going as much.
And how about the toe going out?
Yeah, it feels a little bit more centered. Yeah.
Does it? Or am I?
It feels
It
like
could be
yeah.
placebo effect right now. People always say that all the time,
Yeah.
but it's fine. We want you to know how you're really
The
feeling.
left knee, don't feel anything walking. Usually
the-
kind of a tick or a pop or something
Oh, it's a
like
little
that. Here and
different?
there, but yeah. Just,
Gotcha. So here we go. Okay, so go ahead and walk to the end. Over there. I'll bring it to you. We're going to 2 lap. We're going to go up and back, okay? Go ahead. Straight ahead.
You're not a therapist, so they're like, oh, she's like really into me, you know?
it's moving. I'm trying not to look at it.
Yeah, don't look at it. Just do your thing.
Nice. She's trying to get a tip.
I have no idea what this thing looks like, guys, but
Yeah,
it looks pretty stable to me.
Yeah, I didn't spill it. That's,
Yeah, it looks pretty stable to me, but I had to get that on camera just because I wanted to see.
I'm not wet, dude.
You know what? Yeah, he did spill a little bit. That we don't have to go forward dramatics, but I wanted to see the water moving, and I don't think it moved as much. But you guys be the judge of that. Stand over here, please. Okay, go ahead and touch your toes, please. What's the difference there?
It's a little lower. Yeah, that's a little loose, not as
as
tight.
long as it's not like
Gotcha. Pain was
It's like a 3.
No, it's a 3
Yeah,
now.
it's like a 2. Yeah, it's like a 2.
Number 2 now. Okay, go ahead and go back.
I go further.
Yeah.
Yeah, range of motion a little bit better. Yeah.
And what about pain?
I have a 1.
Gotcha. Look at the 4.
Yeah, but isn't that a funny check? Or maybe not. That's like
Feels
not-
looser, yeah.
Gotcha. Look at the ceiling.
Oh, yeah, there's a
Barely
bunch of,
there,
like,
Okay, so a little different, right?
Yeah.
Go and squat to the ground.
Not the same. Yeah, still popping, but yeah, the knee kind of, it's funky, but yeah, it feels good though.
Any improvement? Just if it's the same, it's the same.
Yeah, just about the same. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So
just
the
about
knee
same,
and the
yeah.
hip both about the same.
Yeah.
Gotcha. How about the externally rotated leg? Does it feel like it still needs to go external?
It feels straighter. Yeah, it's not going as
Okay,
far
good.
as it was.
And
It
headache?
just
How about
a-
headache?
I didn't think about that.
It was a
it's-
3 or 4.
yeah,
It was a 4, I think.
Yeah, it's like a 2 now. It's a little better, yeah.
A little better?
Yeah, a little clearer.
Okay, let's go check out your vision.
Yeah, much better. If it ain't pain, oh damn. Yeah, it got better. Yeah, the left one's about the same, but the right one much better.
How much better? Is it
Oh,
better?
Yeah, the right one for sure is much better.
Much better?
Yeah.
Okay. So, his hip feels about the same, but we brought his vision back. What can I say? I work in mysterious ways. Not always a straight line. I know I shouldn't say that. That was kind of blasphemy. But anyways, what do you think so far of this experience? Interesting, huh?
Yeah, very interesting. Very different.
Very different.
Yeah, no chiropractor prior, so I think it's a good first.
Good. I love
impression
that.
on it,
First impression. We've definitely got to get a follow up on him. Really interesting to me. Brought his vision back definitely. The coffee cup thing. He's gonna have to give us a little more of a feedback on that. I already know it's gonna be better,
Give
but
some notes on that,
and
sure.
he'll get some notes, and so we'll get some information for you guys. But thanks for the video.
Thank you. Yeah.
See you guys next time. Hi, Dr. Thayer here with Adam. This is a couple hours later after the last adjustment you just saw. I got this because he's here for the day, and I wanted to get these visits close together because, again, a lot of symptoms, a lot of things changing here. He just came back. This is like about 3 hours later.
Yeah.
Tell us how you feel. What happened?
I feel better. Balance overall is good. I don't feel the limp as much. Yeah, I tried to heel the toe, kind of walk in a straight line, and I can't do that.
Okay. He's been suffering with imbalance and this this kind of interesting walk that he's had, right? Limping walk. Sorry, but he falls to the right all the time, right? He's been doing it. He can't stop it. And when he grew up, kids made fun of him with it, right?
Oh yeah.
So how did that change the walk?
Oh, I didn't have to think about it. It was more like usually I try to mask it, but I just walked and I didn't feel going.
And he also said, I didn't
way.
realize this too. He had he says he can't walk a straight line. He goes, if there was a sobriety checkpoint, whether I'm sober or drunk, I couldn't walk a straight line, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have him walk on a straight line out here in the hall, so you guys can see that. But you were able to do it.
Yeah, especially on level. I was at the beach, so it's dirt, sand, whatever, and then yeah, did it just fine. Yeah.
And then put your hand down. I didn't even ask this question. He told me this before. He shakes all the time, right?
Yeah.
And so I asked him something else. He goes, "Oh yeah." And I go, "I don't even ask him this, but how is that different?"
It's stable. Like it's always just like kind of like that in a way, but yeah, it's
so stability's there.
Yeah,
Good.
stability's there, yeah.
And so I asked him also about his hip because he came in for his hip pain. He says the knot is still there.
Yeah.
No change, right?
No change. Yeah.
Okay,
But as far as the gait, yeah, it's kind of
the gait. Oh yeah. So also his hip used to go out, and that seems more centered, right?
Yeah, a little bit more centered. Yeah,
Gotcha.
sure.
And then anything else you want to
add? Yeah, neck feels good.
Neck feels
I don't
good.
feel the grinding sometimes.
Oh, most important thing I forgot. He is a 4 to 6 time an hour self-adjuster for how long? How many years?
Oh, at least 8.
Okay.
At least.
So all you self-adjusters out there that goes, why pay you when I can do it myself? Okay.
Not the same.
So hold on. So 4 to 6 times an hour for 8 years. And so what did you tell me? I told you it's not good.
Right.
But what did you tell me? I told you it wasn't good before. Could you stop?
No.
You had to keep doing it.
Yeah.
So between this morning and now, how many times have you self-adjusted?
Not once. Not my neck at all.
Okay. And did I tell you, did you not do it because I told you not to do it, or because what?
I didn't feel the need to. Like I wanted to, just because it's habit. Yeah, but I didn't feel like I needed to, or it wasn't going to do anything.
Because you felt like before you needed to.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to tell you is that your self-adjusting doesn't come close to what a real chiropractic adjustment does, right?
Exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
We already had it. It's like 10 to 15 times you could have self-adjusted. He didn't do it one time, and he didn't feel the need to. So when you guys tell me it's the same, it ain't the same. He's been doing it. He's an expert on it, and it doesn't help him when he isn't, right?
No.
Good, perfect. Let's get you adjusted face down. Face up, please. Face up. Good?
Yeah.
Good, nice. Can you believe how much went again?
Oh, I feel that more.
More, right?
Yeah,
and that's a couple hours later. The reason why it went more is because you actually have better balance.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, good. So. We gotta go over his x-rays too, right? Okay. Good, nice. Good. So what we'll do here are the x-rays. We'll move them up and down the hall, and we'll walk. And then we'll cut it there, and then we'll go back in and just take a quick shot of the x-rays in the room with me, okay? I'll show you. It's fine. Good. Okay, go ahead and sit up, please. Throw your legs on the side. How's that different than this morning?
It went a lot more. I feel like a little kink now on the left side, but
Gotcha. A little deeper adjustment.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, way deeper. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Again, when you get better, your body's able to be better, and when it's better, it lets me adjust you better. And so, by having a couple hours away from me, your body actually wants to have even a better adjustment. So it's a little deeper. Okay. Good. So go ahead and walk for me. When you get to the end of the door, I want you to get set up, and you're gonna walk the center line back. Okay. Gonna be on camera.
Again.
Okay, stop right there. Okay, relax. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, relax. Now walk straight away. Is that possible in the past? Is that something that's different?
I would have to like hold on and stuff. Yeah.
Good. Come on back. So good stuff right now. Okay, we're gonna cut out this for a second. Thanks for letting me do the makeup, the catch-up video here. We're gonna go take a look at the x-rays a second. Let you guys watch. Thanks so much. Anything else to add real quick? Good.
Really good.
See you in a second. Okay, these are Adam's x-rays. We're going to show him right now. He's right next to us right now. I'm just going to go through this. You guys, this is a new program we have, a digital program, so you guys get to see what's going on. So this purple line right here is the center of balance on his body. Okay, so if you look, you can see his head is tilted to the right of that center line, right? That's our first leverage point. It's tilted 5 millimeters here, okay? I have an arrow pointing that out. He also has a little TMJ problem. Your jaw is tight on the right. If you look, there's less space here, more space here. That's why I have the arrow here. He has a little scoliosis, a little curve of his neck. You can see the base of your neck. 13-degree curve here between, I don't know, C4 and T2 here. And so this is what his neck presents like. His right shoulder's a little lower also. Okay. Any questions about this, Adam?
No, yeah, I've always had a little
Tilt to the right there?
Yeah, I always had to like pull it honestly.
Okay, so now we'll go to the next shot here. So here, all these gas bubbles, this is all constipation in his body, okay? Lots of constipation all through the entire body here. And so why do I point that out? Well, the nerves that come out between these bones in here, they all go to the nerves of the organs, and this colon is not working as well as it should. It's part of the imbalance of your body, and so this will improve as we treat you also. Over here, this arrow is pointing to a little whiteness in the joint here. There's whiteness right here at the end of those ribs. Okay, you don't have to go closer, just keep right there. And so those ribs, they get a little whiter because of lack of mobility. So you can see it all along here. And so I call it calcification of the rib heads. It's not actually that, but it means that lack of range of motion, restriction of range of motion has caused you to have a little bit of white tips on this thing. Right leg is shorter than left leg by 11 millimeters here. So pretty easy to see. Any question of this view? Okay, we'll work our way up now. The side view, here's a side view. So side view looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit of a sway back right here. Right here at T11. He slouches a little bit, but not too bad in his presentation. Okay. Now up here in your neck. This is where the problem really comes from. You guys all know I work on necks. So the neck here should be underneath this line right here. This is the cervical curve that should be existing. So we call this a reverse cervical curve, and the apex is right here at C4. And so when I adjust him right now, I'm adjusting this apex right now to create a better environment for this body to work. This arrow is telling me where I need to adjust. This atlas should be a little bit more steep. The angle should be like this more. You can see how it's not round back here. It should be round. There's a little bit of a notch here, so the atlas is being ground away a little bit. But just know that the pressure, because of this reverse curve, causes pressure on the atlas, which causes imbalance in the body. So what I work on right now is, again, right here, okay? And we want to create an environment where this neck, or these neck bones go under this line right here. Okay. Any question about this one?
So it's supposed to be like a curve.
It's supposed to be curved forward, yeah.
Forward, okay.
Exactly. It's curved the opposite way.
Yeah.
And by being curved the opposite way, this bone pushes up against this atlas,
yeah.
which torques that atlas, which puts pressure on the brainstem. Okay. Any questions about that? Gotcha. So, anyways, guys, this is what his X-rays look like. I'm glad you guys watched. We'll see his videos in the future. Thanks for watching.